In the crucible of World War II, where bravery and sacrifice became the currency of survival, there emerged stories that transcended the battlefield, where alliances of necessity were forged, and the fog of war often led to tragic consequences. This is a tale of comrades turned adversaries, a story that highlights the complexities of conflict and the toll it takes on those who fight. It's a story that goes beyond the historical textbooks, revealing the humanity behind the uniforms and the courage amidst the confusion. During the Second World War, the United States joined forces with the Soviet Union to combat the German threat. Therefore, in late 1944, it was unexpected when American pilots mistakenly targeted Red Army ground forces in the vicinity of the Serbian city of Niš. The motive for the attack remains uncertain, as both parties deem it confidential. One fact is undeniable, though: the Niš incident was an instance of accidental friendly fire. On November 7, 1944, the Soviet 6th Guards Rifle Corps was en route to Belgrade, Serbia, with the mission of reinforcing the Hungarian front to the south in anticipation of a potential attack. The U.S. 82nd Operations Group was providing aerial support to the Red Army during this period. However, this particular day marked a significant error on the part of the Americans. It seems that they were unaware that the Soviets had advanced 100 kilometers beyond the anticipated position. Despite receiving information from the command of the U.S. Mediterranean Air Force that there were no reported German forces in the vicinity of Niš, the 82nd carried out the attack. A squadron of Lockheed P-38 Lightnings launched an attack on the Soviet convoy. The exact number of American aircraft involved in the assault remains unclear, but the Red Army swiftly responded, mistaking them for Luftwaffe-operated Focke-Wulf FW-189 UVAs. Orders were issued to Soviet pilots stationed at the nearby Konstantin the Great Airport to join the engagement. Multiple Yakovlev Yak-9 and Yak-3 aircraft were dispatched to the area, leading to an intense dogfight with the P-38s. It took some time, but the Red Army aviators eventually recognized the white stars on the American fighters and ceased firing their weapons. From the ground, the Soviets made attempts to signal the Americans, trying to convey that they were targeting their own allies. However, for some inexplicable reason, the American pilots failed to acknowledge this. It wasn't until they showed the massive red star on their fighters that the Americans finally recognized they were engaging their allies and promptly disengaged. What later became referred to as the Niš Incident was a brief episode lasting approximately 15 minutes. While it might seem like a short duration, it was sufficient for both sides to have aircraft shot down. The precise cause of the Niš incident remains shrouded in uncertainty. The official account suggests that the Americans misidentified the Red Army troops as Germans, but specific details have been designated as highly confidential. Numerous individuals speculate that there might have been an alternative, underlying motive for the attack. During that period, there were heightened tensions between the US and the Soviet Union, and some believe the bad blood between the two was aired out that day. Whether this is true or not won't be clarified until information becomes unclassified. Each side maintains their own account of what happened. The number of casualties for each varies, with the Soviets suffering between 31 to 34 casualties, around 37 to 39 wounded, and 20 cargo trucks destroyed. The US contends that 4 Soviet aircraft and 2 P-38 Lightnings were lost that day, while the USSR claimed the total was actually 2 Yaks and 5 P-38s. Ultimately, the US military apologized for the mistake. Thanks for watching. Put a like and subscribe us for more interesting videos like this.